Hello, I'm Cameron Walker and you're watching GBN Royal, and today we're diving into a deeply personal story, one that shines a light on a topic affecting millions of families worldwide. Princess Beatrice, who's the daughter of Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson, Duchess of York, recently shared an emotional and eye-opening account of her second pregnancy, one that didn't go as smoothly as she'd hoped. Her baby, Athena, was born premature, and for months, Beatrice faced overwhelming uncertainty. But beyond her own experience, Princess Beatrice is using her story to call for greater research into women's health, specifically preterm births and their causes. So let's break it all down: the fears, the challenges, the emotions, and the change she is hoping to inspire. So when Princess Beatrice and her husband Edoardo Mapelli-Mozzi welcomed their daughter Athena Elizabeth Rose in January 2025, it was a moment of pure joy. The royal family, friends, and well-wishers celebrated the arrival of another little girl. But behind the scenes, the months leading up to Athena's birth had been anything but easy. In a heartfelt essay for British Vogue, Beatrice opened up about her pregnancy and the difficult reality she faced. Her daughter was likely to be born early. Now, for anyone who's gone through a complicated pregnancy, I can only imagine how scary that can be. And the uncertainty, the late night worries, the constant questions: will my baby be okay? What will happen if she comes too early? It's something no parent ever wants to experience. Beatrice described those moments as emotionally exhausting, filled with fear and anxiety. Every movement she felt or didn't feel sent her spiraling into concern. Every doctor's visit carried a weight of nervous anticipation, and like so many other mothers in similar situations, she found herself searching for answers that often just weren't there. The idea of preterm birth is one that many people don't fully grasp until they're faced with it themselves. For context, a full-term pregnancy is about 40 weeks. A preterm birth happens anytime before 37 weeks, and the earlier a baby is born, the higher the risk of complications. For Princess Beatrice, the prospect of an early delivery wasn't just a medical concern, it was deeply emotional. She spent countless nights lying awake, tracking every little movement Athena made, worrying about the unknown. And even after Athena was born, thankfully healthy, though early, those feelings of anxiety didn't disappear overnight. Princess Beatrice admitted that it took weeks for her to truly accept that her daughter was safe. That kind of stress is something many parents can relate to, and the princess highlights just how little control women sometimes have over pregnancy and childbirth, regardless of whether you are born royal or an ordinary person. One of the biggest takeaway from Beatrice's experience was something that goes far beyond her own story. We still don't know enough about why preterm births happen. In her essay, she pointed out that while medicine has come a long way, there are still massive gaps in research when it comes to women's health, particularly pregnancy-related complications. And it appears she's right, because even in 2025, with all the medical advancements we have, doctors still struggle to predict or fully understand why some pregnancies result in an early labour. There are known risk factors like infections, high blood pressure, or carrying more than one baby at a time, but many cases remain unexplained. For Princess Beatrice, this lack of understanding isn't just frustrating, it's personal. Because when it comes to pregnancy, as I said, whether you're a royal or an everyday person, those fears and uncertainties do not discriminate. If you follow Princess Beatrice's family in recent years, you'll know that health challenges have played a significant role in their lives. Her mother, Sarah Ferguson, Duchess of York, better known as Fergie, was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2023, and later with malignant melanoma, a form of skin cancer, last year. Her uncle, King Charles, has also been battling cancer, and her cousin, Prince William's wife, the Princess of Wales, has also battled cancer, but is now in remission. Those experiences shaped Princess Beatrice's perspective on the importance of medical research and early detection. So now, after facing her own challenges during pregnancy, Beatrice is determined to push for more research into women's health. She's calling for increased funding, perhaps, and scientific studies into the cause of preterm birth, because, as she puts it, every parent deserves answers. But Princess Beatrice isn't just talking about the issue, she's taking action. She's recently become patron of Born, which is a UK-based charity dedicated to researching and preventing preterm births. Bourne works closely with scientists and medical experts to better understand the causes of premature labour and find solutions that can one day prevent it altogether. And she's also using her platform in creative ways. She's partnered with Mrs. Alice, which is a home decor brand, to launch a collection of baby shower essentials. The goal? To raise funds and awareness for families navigating the difficult world of preterm births through the charity Bourne. It's a small but meaningful way to give back, and it shows just how deeply Princess Beatrice cares about this cause. One of the most powerful aspects of her story is that she's helping break the silence around pregnancy complications. Issues like miscarriage, preterm birth, and maternal health struggles have been brushed aside. Women can often feel like they have suffered in silence, afraid to speak up about their fears or experiences. But when a public figure like Princess Beatrice shares her own story, it sends a message: you are not alone, your experience matters, and we need to talk about this. It's a reminder that even though we live in a world where medical advances is constantly evolving, there's still so much work to be done when it comes to understanding and supporting women's health. So, what perhaps needs to change? Well, Princess Beatrice highlights a few key areas. Research and funding. Governments and organisations could invest more in studying preterm birth and pregnancy-related conditions, although Princess Beatrice clearly stays out of politics. And the more we understand, the more we can do to prevent complications. Better support systems for parents too. Families with preterm babies often face emotional, physical and financial struggles, so expanding support networks both in hospitals and in the community could make a huge difference. And of course, breaking the stigma. Pregnancy isn't always smooth sailing, and it's okay to talk about the challenges. Open conversations can lead to better awareness and support for mothers and families. So, Princess Beatrice's journey with Athena's preterm birth is more than just a personal story. It's a call to action. She's using her platform to shine a light on an issue that affects millions and is pushing for change in how we can approach women's health research. And at the end of the day, that's what true advocacy is all about, turning personal experience into something that can help others. Princess Beatrice's husband, Edoardo Mapelli Mozzi, took to Instagram last night to pay respects for his wife, and he said, "So much pride for my beautiful wife who has bravely shared our story of Athena's early arrival. Also for her support and patronage for the incredible organisation Bourne Charity, which provided us with invaluable help during that challenging time." So what do you think about Princess Beatrice's story? Do you agree that we need more research into preterm births? What has been the impact of her opening up about her private life and health issues? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more royal news. Thank you for watching. This has been Cameron Walker for GBN Royal.